welcome back to another video. As you've seen the title of this video, we are going to be learning about the articles in English. Well, if you don't know, then keep watching this video. Now, let's get started. First of all, what you need to know about articles is that there are two types of articles in English: indefinite article and definite article. Well, in indefinite article, we have got a and an. As we all know that we have three types of articles in English: a, an, and the. So here, in definite article, we have got the. So I hope you understand about the indefinite and definite article. Now, first of all, the rule number one, where should we use a? Use of a. A always comes before consonant sounds. And remember, here I'm talking about sounds, because if we just talk about the letter, like I tell you that we are going to be using a before consonant, then it is somehow different from the letter because the sound is different. And here, use of an. An always comes before vowel sounds. Like we have got 5 vowels in English: A, E, I, O, and U. Then here, we are going to be using an. And remember, again with the sounds, only if we have got the vowel sounds. Like in the following examples, dash house. Now we have got the consonant sound, which is h. Then we are going to put a house. An apple. The sound is apple, which is a vowel sound. Then we are going to put an apple. An ice cream. And here, an umbrella, because the sound is umbrella. An hour. Now here, why are we putting an? As I mentioned earlier, that you should always put an before vowel sounds, but now here we have got a consonant. But remember, the sound is hour, because the H is silent here and the sound is hour. That's why we should put an hour. Dash university. Now here, let's say there is U, which is a vowel, but the sound is ya, which is a consonant sound. That's why we are going to put a university. Here, a European, because the sound is ya, a European. I hope you understand the rule number one. Now guys, coming up to the next rule of using a or an. Use a or an with countable nouns. What are countable nouns? Countable nouns are those nouns which can be counted. Like in the example, a car. Now here, the cars can be counted. There is only one car. That's why a car. And here, why are we putting a? Because as I mentioned earlier in the rule number one, the sound is k. That's why. And it can already be counted. That's why. A teacher. Now we're just talking about a teacher. An interesting story. Now here, the story is really interesting and we're talking about that one particular story. That's why, although we did not give the name to it, but still we are telling someone about it. And here another thing, if I say a milk, a coffee, a water, then it's going to be incorrect. Why? Because these three things cannot be counted. Can you count milk? Can you count water? No, you cannot. Even though, can you count sugar? You cannot count these things because these are uncountable nouns. So you cannot use a or an with these types of nouns which are not countable. That's why you need to really understand this concept, because it's really necessary for you to understand it, where you should use a or an. Now guys, coming up to the next rule of using a or an. Use a or an to refer to a non-specific noun. Non-specific nouns are those nouns when its identity is not known. We're not talking about that one particular or specific thing. So then you can use a or an. Like in the examples, I would like to go see a movie. Now we are not telling that I should go and see this particular movie, but we are just telling them that we are going to go and see this movie, though we have not given the name and its identity is not known. That's why you should put a. If you're not well, you should go and see a doctor. Now here, we're not telling them if you are not feeling well, you should go and see that one particular doctor, but we're just telling them that you should go and see one doctor, right? So that you can get well. I hope you understand this concept. Now coming up to the next one. Use the to refer to a specific noun, or when the noun is the only one of its kind. So you are going to use the when you're talking about one specific thing. Like in the example, we live on the earth. Now, there's only one earth in our solar system. That's why we should put the. because it only has one kind. That's why. Have you heard the news? Now we are talking about a specific news again. Have you heard the news? I hope you understand this one. Guys, now let's practice with some examples. I saw a movie last night. The movie was entertaining. Now here we are talking about just one movie, and we have not given a name to the movie because the movie is not specific. That's why we are putting a. And of course the sound is the consonant sound. That's why we are putting a. The movie was entertaining. Now here in the earlier sentence we told them that the movie, I saw a movie last night, and the movie that I saw was really entertaining. Now in the next example, a man ran into the street. So there was just a man who ran into the street, and a car hit the man. Here there was a car which hit that man who was running into the street. Now I hope you understand where we put a and the. I want to buy an apartment. Now the sound is a vowel sound, apartment. That's why we are putting an. And we are not talking about a specific apartment. That's why. I want to buy the apartment that we visited last time. Now we are talking about the specific apartment that we visited last time. So I really want to buy that apartment. Alright guys, the next rule is all things or things in general use no articles with plurals or uncountable nouns. I already told you about uncountable nouns, but you should also use no article with plurals. Like, I don't like horror movies. Now I'm just telling you about that. I really don't like horror movies in general. I don't like any type of horror movies, whether it's any movie. That's why. I don't like coffee. I don't like coffee in general, whether it's no matter what type of coffee is it, whether it is latte, Americano, it doesn't matter because I don't really prefer coffee. That's why. I hope you understand this rule. Now guys, coming up to the next rule, no articles with proper nouns. Like, what are proper nouns? Proper nouns are the names of people and places. Proper nouns means a specific name or a specific name of places, like Lisa, Emma, and John. Then you're not going to use any type of article. Like, you cannot say a Lisa, and Lisa, or the Lisa. Here, New York, Delhi, and London. No need to use any type of article. Now here, I just told you that you should not use any type of article with the name of places. But why am I telling you like the United States, the United Kingdom, the United Arab Emirates? But let me tell you guys, they already have put the in their country name. So they already have it. Then you're really going to use it because it's not like we have put it by ourselves, but their country already has the in their names. Like, let me tell you guys, because the US, they have this type of country name, the UK and the UAE. So you should always put the before the countries that already have put the in their names. That's why. Hope you get it. Now guys, coming up to the second part of where you should use no article, names of games or languages. Now here, you should not use a, an, or the. Like, you cannot say a badminton. You should say badminton. You should not use article like golf, chess, and the languages Hindi, English, Russian, or any type of language. It doesn't matter, but you should not use any type of article there. Now here, the third part, names of subjects like maths, science, social science. You should not use a, an, or the here. Alright guys. Now guys, let's practice a little. It took me dash hour to get home. What are you going to say? You're going to write an hour, because we have already discussed it earlier in this video. Have you seen dash car key? The car key, because we're talking about this specific car, because I only have got one car. That's why I'm talking about that one car key. Do you want dash apple? An apple. I am a fun-loving person. I love dash singing and dancing. Singing and dancing? No, you're not going to put any type of article here. You're just going to say, I'm a fun-loving person. I love singing and dancing. Dash teachers at my school are great. The teachers, because all the teachers, I'm talking about specific teachers at my school, are great. I hope you understand the concept of articles. If you did and enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share the videos as much as you can to the people who are interested in learning whether American accent or British accent or even spoken English. And guys, I guess thank you so much for tuning in. Have a nice day and keep practicing English. Bye.